Live. Good morning, Dr. McGowan here with New You Weight Loss, and we are here with Jay, our patient, who is one day, less than 24 hours after his ESG procedure, and we thought it would be useful for Jay to describe what his early recovery process was like, what he's feeling currently. Jay has had a busy couple of days, flew in internationally, met a couple hours probably with our dietitian Trish the day before the procedure, and then had his ESG yesterday morning. We started around 7:30 a.m. He was out in recovery by 8:15, cracking jokes within 10 minutes probably.
I couldn't remember. They said that I said something, I can't remember what I said. I was apologising.
You said, it feels like I had 20 Jaeger bombs.
Oh, is that what?
Which I had to Google, but I'm not really sure what that was. But yeah, you were a little groggy. So, one day after the procedure, how are you feeling right now?
Well, today I feel perfect. Now and then I get a slight tightening. So it's only for a couple of seconds, and then the tightness releases. And it is on the upper part, so I can feel it's in my belly. But it's bearable. I have a scale of 1 to 10. For me personally, it's a 5, which is quite bearable.
Okay.
But it's there for 3 or 4 seconds, then it goes away, and then after a couple of minutes it reminds me again that it's there. But since yesterday the pain's getting less and less and less. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm mobile, I can walk around. I didn't think I would be in a situation where I'd be walking around. I thought it would probably be 2-3 days of laying down. Laying down is probably not the right thing to do now. And there is a lot of gas what comes out, a lot more gas than I know you warned me for that with Beth.
You've been belching a lot, right?
Constantly, just
which is quite common. Any nausea?
I did yesterday, yes, a lot of nausea yesterday. Today it's not as bad. Okay. I've got the medication for it, and it does work. So medication is keeping it at bay. But yesterday it was a bit disorientated. When I was coming back to the hotel, I just went to lay down. A friend of mine was saying to me, "Don't lay down. Worst thing you can do." But I still laid down, and then 2 hours later we went for a walk, and that's when the gas started coming out, and I felt a lot more better. The more gas that releases, the more you're back into your natural state.
Right. So most of the discomfort up here is gas. It's
I would say
a day or two to get that out, and then you should be feeling.
And the stitch that I get is a very light stitch, and I think that's more than likely because my stomach's not used to being, and it's getting used to it.
So your stomach was about 30 centimeters long to begin with.
Is that a big stomach or small stomach?
Average. Yeah, normal. And then at the end it was 15 centimeters, so we reduced the length by 50%, and it's about 90% narrower, so much smaller. So right now it's healing, and that crampy feeling is just the healing process.
The healing process, yes, completely understandable.
So your recovery is pretty typical. Some people feel a little worse at this point, some people a little better, but pretty average. We usually recommend resting the day of the procedure and then getting right into liquids today. So you're doing sips frequently
sips,
today.
Yeah. And the other thing is I've noticed you can't sip too much.
Right.
If you sip too much, then you notice that your stomach's been reduced, because then you can start filling up quick.
So you feel it backing up.
Yeah. So slow sips is the best. Yeah. I tried taking 2 gulps and it was
right.
Take it nice and slow, and you can drink. Yesterday I started sipping on the fluid, and I managed a bottle. But that was over quite a considerable time. But if you take it in sips, you're okay. No discomfort, no nothing.
Yeah, so that will improve throughout the day today and into tomorrow, where you can do 3 sips, 4 sips, then a few ounces at a time, and so forth.
The other thing I've noticed, I've always been a lover of food, and from yesterday, even the smell of food, it's sickening. The thought of food now is just like, I just don't want it coming next to my mouth.
Right.
So that might be a normal.
It's completely normal. Actually, that will be for some time. Any feelings of hunger at this point usually are just cramping and healing. It's not real hunger.
No hunger whatsoever. I do feel lack of energy, but I think that's because I've been on liquid for the last 24 hours. So I'll take some of the vitamins or vitamins, whatever they call them. I'll take them today, and hopefully that will change it a little bit better.
Yeah, get on the vitamins, and then within 2 days, start protein.
Yes.
Protein drinks, and then your energy should come up. So we're looking at about a week of feeling tired, probably, and then right into activity.
Yeah, that's understandable, and I completely understood that before the procedure. I've taken enough time off work, so I'll be good enough to go back and then not realising that you've had 2 weeks off.
So anything that surprised you about the process? Anything?
I'm the biggest scaredy cat when it comes to needles, being sedated, because I've never been sedated before. It was absolutely easy. If I could turn back the clocks, I'd probably do it over a year ago now.
Okay.
But it was always that self-doubt. But if you've got any doubts, best people to ask is yourself or your colleague, Tesha. or another member of staff, and they can at least answer it instead of you making your own assumptions, which can be quite dangerous. Sometimes the internet's good, sometimes it's bad. You'll always get good or bad stories. I'd always go back to the source and say, this is my concerns, what can you advise me on it?
Okay, well, we're really happy for how you're doing.
Out of all the places that I looked at, I'm over the moon that I got it done here. Like I explained to you, I did look at the one in Belgium, in United Kingdom, but looking at yourself and the amount of procedures that you've carried out, and people in England mentioning your name, I felt a bit more reassured, and it's the best move I've done.
I appreciate you saying that.
I'm happy I sold my brand new car to pay for the procedure. Yeah.
Well, excellent. Well, we're super excited for you.
Yep.
I think maybe we'll have you check back in with us in about a week or so, if you're willing, and see where you are at that point, and then follow forward. I think it's really useful for everybody to see the process and the recovery, and then
hopefully you see the stomach go proper. Yeah, hopefully.
we will see that.
We can still see a bit of the Michelin tire there. So I'll bring them up and tell them the advertisement's over.
Next 6 to 12 months, we're eliminating that. So.
Yes, fingers
All
crossed.
right, super.
Thank you very much, and it's been an exhilarating experience.
Thank you. All right, well, thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll check in with Jay in the future.
Thank you.